All right, my people, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, very, very sweet people. Welcome once again. Now, over the course of this video, we are going to be talking about Alexander Isak. Yes, that name wouldn't go away. As a matter of fact, it keeps getting hotter and hotter. And before the end of this video, we are going to be sharing the mystery of Darwin Nunez's new haircut. Now, you know the drill. I do the talking and you share your thoughts in the comment section. And also, if you enjoyed the video, kindly give us a like. Most likely share this video to every Liverpool fan you know. Also, hit the subscribe button if this is your first time. Now, let us dive into the video proper. Now, this piece right here said, from Anfield sector, it said, if Isak was impossible, Richard Hughes would already know. If Isak was impossible, Richard Hughes would already know. Now, this is because Richard Hughes and Eddie Howe used to be close friends back then at Bournemouth. I believe both of them worked together. Now we have seen it. Also, from Anfield Boss, it stated that Eddie Howe once wants his close friend at Liverpool sporting director Michael Edwards to join Newcastle back in the days. So I believe that if Isak was impossible, or if Isak, is untouchable, I believe most likely Liverpool sporting director right now would have known. So most likely all this news of Liverpool making Isak their primary target, I don't think it will be surfacing again. Now, moving forward, as I said, Alexander Isak is not impossible. In as much as, some persons believe that Newcastle making it to the Champions League position, that most likely Alexander Isak will not be for sale. So now this piece right here from Mahadi Sports, it says Liverpool have the fund to test Newcastle despite their spending. Newcastle are consigned an offer could be made next month for Alexander Isak. Now, most likely an offer will be made next month. I am not saying that Liverpool will make an offer next month, but most likely we might actually be seeing this, because there is no way, like I've said many times, there's no way we are going to get a player like Florian Wirtz, who we know as an assist master, and will not get a proper 9. I don't think it really sits well, because most likely the conversion rate will be very, very slim. We have seen what he can do, and we know that this man is the best for the job. So right now, keep your eyes open, all fingers crossed. Alexander Isak's name is not going anywhere. As a matter of fact, I believe that this deal will pull through. Now let us move further. Moving further into the news. Now let us talk about Darwin Nunez a little bit. Yes. Okay, no, I think I will actually talk about that towards the end of the video. I will review the mystery of Darwin Nunez's new haircut. Yes. Now, I know that many Liverpool fans have been concerned about our spending lately. Yes, because right now I think we've spent up to close to 200 million pounds right now. Yes, getting Florian Wirtz, Milos Tekes, and Jeremy Frimpong. I think right now it's closing on 200 million pounds. In as much as we still have so many players on the pipe. So this piece right here from Dave Powell, who is Liverpool Echo's financial guy, said Liverpool could spend another 200 million pounds in the market this summer and still with PSR compliance. Now, I believe some persons might not actually know what is PSR. PSR, it simply means profitability and sustainability rule. Now, this is rule set aside for teams so that they won't, enter into financial trouble. I think back then, this rule, I think it harmed Portsmouth. Yes, I think Portsmouth back then, back in the days. Yes. So now, let us keep our eyes open. Like I've said, Alexander Isak is not impossible. As a matter of fact, every fingers right now are pointing that Alexander Isak is man for the job. And most likely, I think he's going to make his big decision very, very soon. Now, we also keep our eyes on Gerard Hato. Gerard Hato is a player who have been, believed to be a replacement if we don't finally succeed in getting McGay. As a matter of fact, personally, I believe that, Liverpool will most likely get these two players. I want Liverpool to get these two players, Maguire and Gerrard, so that we are going to have, squad depth. Because if we have squad, assuming we had squad depth last season, believe me, most likely we would have won the Champions League, the Premier League, and the FA Cup. That is the truth. Now, moving forward, according to Midbrand, former scout, he said, now this particular piece concerns, McGay. He said, these are not my words. He said that Arne Slot have already told McGay he would start ahead of Konate. Now, we know that Konate right now, there are so many fracas surrounding him right now in Liverpool. He has failed to renew a new contract, and most likely, I wouldn't say this is about the money, where some persons have been saying it's about the money, that Liverpool should, step up, give him something close to, 150k or 200k per week. But I don't think this is about the money. I think he wants to make a big decision for his career right now, and he believes that, Real Madrid will be a perfect place for him. We have been seeing so many news right now that Real Madrid most likely will want to sign Ibrahima Konate, and they wouldn't do that this season. They would rather wait till next season to do that for free. Ibrahima Konate have been linked several times to, Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain. It's going to be a very sad one. But right now, these are not my words. That is what we heard from, former scout Midbrand. He said it that Arne Slot have already, met with McGay and assured him that he's going to be ahead of Ibrahima Konate. Now, let us keep our eyes open. Now, also, this report states that Liverpool have made Isak their number one primary target. And they don't see the transfer fee as a problem. Isak will meet Newcastle this week to discuss his future. Now, one thing I keep saying, not to disrespect Newcastle in any way or in any shape, but one thing you should understand is that Liverpool is bigger than Newcastle. Right now, Alexander Isak, I think close to 25 years right now. So most likely, this is his biggest decision. Staying in Newcastle for the next 5 years, I don't think he will win the Champions League. That's the truth. I don't think he will win the Champions League. I don't think he will win the Premier League. Most likely, he will be battling between the FA Cup and the Carling Cup. I don't think a player of that quality wants to, subject himself to that. No disrespect to Newcastle. That is the truth. So most likely, Alexander Isak, in his right senses, will want to leave. Don't quote me wrong. He will want to leave. So right now, this piece right here suggests that Alexander Isak will be meeting with Newcastle this week to actually discuss his future. Most likely, as we said, it might end up favoring Liverpool. Yes, let us move down, going forward. Now, from Liverpool transfer room, LFC transfer room, it stated that Newcastle are consigned and that an offer could be made next week for Isak, and Liverpool would be among the club. That is the truth. As a team like Newcastle, in as much as Newcastle believe that they are a big team, yes, they are a big team, but there is no way a player, a nine that have proven what Isak have done, that have played like Isak, will be in Newcastle, that top teams wouldn't come. If Liverpool pull back, I believe, teams like Arsenal will enter the race. Top teams like Barcelona will enter the race. Assuming Barcelona are in good financial shape right now, I believe Barcelona will enter the race. That's the truth. So they should expect, what we call, will I say, exodus summer transfer, because most likely this guy will slip from their hands. That's the truth. But there is always but there. The fee will not be cheap. Now, another name that have been popping up, if we fail to get Alexander Isak, will be Hugo Ekitike, because over time we have been linked to this boy, but the transfer fee, like I said earlier, will always be an issue. There's no way I see Hugo Ekitike as a player worth 100 million euros transfer fee. It's almost impossible. What's happening? What's happening in the transfer market right now? Frankfurt have made it clear that they will only entertain talks if a club comes with something close to 100 million euros or nothing. So I don't think this is happening. I don't think this is happening. But let us keep our eyes open. Anything is possible. I believe most of you right now will be telling me or will be writing in the comment section, what about Victor Osimhen? You know, we believe that Napoli and Darwin Nunes have done handshake. Yes, right now Napoli have given a green light to Darwin Nunes have given a green light to Napoli. So everything is in check. Everything is in check. Darwin Nunes loves what Napoli they are bringing to the table. He loves their offer. The only issue here right now is that Liverpool have dropped a fee of about 50 million pounds for Darwin Nunes. As a matter of fact, I believe that Napoli will have that money. I don't think that money will be an issue. In as much as I think some days ago we got a report that Napoli will most likely come with something close to 30 million pounds. I don't know. But let us keep our eyes open. Now, I will review the secret, or will I say the mystery behind Darwin Nunes' new haircut. Now, last time Darwin Nunes shaved his hair was in 2021, and he went ahead scoring 34 goals. 34 goals. That season, he played 61 games with Benfica, and he contributed. Goal contribution was 48, massive one. But anyways, I think it's too late right now to save his career in Liverpool. I don't think shaving his hair will make Liverpool, to leave him. So right now, let us keep our eyes open. Anything is possible when it comes to Isak. Now, for Milos Kekes, get your mind rested. Everything is done and dusted with Milos Kekes. Medicals completed. Right now, what's remaining is just to unveil him, as a full Liverpool player, post him on social media platforms and all that. But Milos Kekes is a red right now. Anyways, like I said earlier, you know the drill. If you actually enjoyed this video, give us a like, and most likely share this video to any Liverpool fan that at least, even if it's just one or two Liverpool fans. Just do that for us. It will make us happy, and I will be forever grateful to you. If this is your first time also, kindly subscribe. I would love that, and you will never walk alone. When we say Liverpool, it means life.